Plants are everywhere. What do all these plants look like? People and animals use plants. How are these plants being used in these scenes? Time for a true story about how one special man planted many seeds that would make more of themselves. Long ago, a man named John Chapman lived in Massachusetts, where there were many apple orchards. He enjoyed apples and the orchards so much. From his home, he could see pioneer wagons on their way to a new land in the Ohio Valley. He learned that these pioneers had to plant crops when they arrived at their new homes. They wouldn't have time to plant orchards and grow fruit trees. One day while resting among his apple trees, he took an apple from his pocket and ate it. When he finished, he looked in his hand and found a few brown seeds that came from inside that apple. He thought, if I collected seeds like this and planted them throughout the land, there would soon be many apple trees for everyone to enjoy. He decided to follow the pioneers. With a large sack of apple seeds on his back, he began his long journey. Each day, as he traveled, he planted his seeds. Soon, everyone called him Johnny Appleseed. He walked on and on, always planting, and soon there were beautiful apple orchards everywhere. There are many fine books that tell much more about Johnny Appleseed in your school and community library.
If you take these apple seeds and plant them, you can have a humongous apple tree. Hey, do you know what? If you plant this, you'll get more of these. Hey, you know what? If you take the seeds out of this pea and plant them, you'll get more peas. If you plant these seeds, then you could get a pine cone tree. If you plant this peanut, you'll get more of them.
What is different about these seeds? grow most plants, a seed has to be planted first. These children and their teacher are completing an experiment to see what things plants need to grow. What do you think plants need to grow?
We had 3 healthy plants here, and we treated them all the same. They had all this good soil. All of them had the same soil. They had a lot of air around them. They had light and water. Now we're getting ready to do an experiment. We want to find out what exactly they need to live and grow. What can we do to treat this plant different?
Take away their food.
Take away their food, okay. That's a good answer. What's another thing we could do? Take away what?
Sun.
Sunlight. That's good. I think we'll do that. We're going to take away the sunlight. Tell me, how can we keep the sunlight from this plant?
Put it in our closet.
Good answer. That's a good idea. What's another idea?
Put it in the box.
Okay. We are going to cover it with the box. So we're not giving this plant any sunlight, but it's getting plenty of water. Why are these holes there?
For the air.
Plants need air? This plant, who remembers what we're going to do to this one? We're going to give it plenty of sun and no water. But lots of air too, right?
Yes.
Now we're going to move to the middle plant. What are we going to give the middle plant?
Give it everything.
Everything, and what's that?
Sunlight, good soil, water, air.
And we're going to water the plant twice a week,
Go.
okay?
Yes.
We're going to water the plants twice a week, each week for 2 weeks. It has been 2 weeks. We have watered some of the plants, and we have given light to some of the plants, but not to others. Let's look at the plant that we gave everything to. Tell me how it looks.
Green, healthy, strong.
Now, let's take a look at the first plant. How does it look? I want you to look closely. Look at this plant closely and tell me, does it look like the plant in the middle?
No.
Why do you say that?
'Cause it's dying.
It's dying.
And it's changing color. It's almost brown. It's almost brown.
We gave this plant plenty of sunlight.
And no water.
And what happened?
And it's dying now.
Okay, what can we say about this plant when you do not give it any water?
It dies. And it don't come back.
It doesn't come back. Good. Now, let's look at box number 3. We have watered this plant for 2 weeks,
Yes.
but we have not given this plant any sunlight. Now, let's take the box off the plant slowly and see how it looks.
It looks like this one.
It looks like that one.
Yup.
How does it look? Tell me how it looks.
It's dying.
It looks like it's dying, right? So what do we want to give it?
Sunlight.
We want to give it some sunlight plus the what?
Air.
And what else?
Sun.
What else?
Air.
What did you say?
Water.
Water. What did you learn about plants?
If you don't give it water, if you don't give it sun, they die.
Most plants have leaves that take in sunlight for energy, roots that collect nutrients and water from soil, and stems that support the plant and bring up food from the roots. So, when you give a plant good soil, light, enough air and water, it will grow well. What will happen to a plant when it is placed in this position for a while? And remember to give it all the things that it needs to grow well. How will it grow? Will it grow this way? Or will it grow this way? You try it.